This coming Shabbos, we read two Parshas, Nitzavim and Vayaylech. It is the last Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah. So Rosh Hashanah was the day that Adam and Eve were created, and they were put into the Garden of Eden, that God blew into them a soul. Their neshama is a breath of God. On that first day, Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil that God had told them not to eat from. And they were ashamed. And God called out to them and said, "Where are you?" They tried to hide from God. And Adam says, "Eve made me do it. It's her fault." He didn't admit that he had done something wrong. This week's Torah portion, Moses says to the Jewish people 7 times to return, to do teshuvah, to atone, but also to recognize who we are, to go back to the essence of who we are. We are a soul that God breathes into each one of us that are alive. That soul is connected intimately to the divine, to God. We have a body that carries the soul through this world. So when God called out to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and said, "Where are you?" that question reverberates throughout time. And that question is still a question perhaps we could contemplate. Where are we? What is it that we want? What is it that drives us? What is it that we want to bring about this coming year as we begin again? This month of Elul before Rosh Hashanah is a time before time. It's a beginning. We get to recreate ourselves. We get to get born again, so to speak. And God has woven into the fabric of the universe the capacity for us to start again. We can think about who we want to be and who we are, a beautiful, bright, shining light of a soul that is being born into the new year and has the capacity to shine and connect to God, connect to ourselves, connect to each other. And that perhaps is something that we could be thinking about this coming year. Moses tells the people 7 times to return, to match what you present to the outside world with what's on the inside. And God says, if you attempt that, if you try, I will help you. And the words that are used in this week's Torah portion is, I, God, will circumcise your hearts. I will take away all the blockages, all the barriers, all the things that block me from the authentic self that I am, my soul, that I want to access that because I've put things up, I've done things wrong, I've created barriers and blockages, but God says, I'll help you. If you just attempt it and you want it, I will help you have that relationship that you desire. So as we enter into the new year, leaving behind a very difficult year, please God, may we all return to our true selves, return to that intimate relationship with ourselves and God and each other, such that we bring about a shining light into the world that will bring about goodness for everybody.